Alright, yeah, it is Rain here, and I'm back with another reaction. So last week, Ekoh released Peace featuring Ember, and I got distracted and busy, and I have not listened to it yet. Which kind of sucks because I've been looking forward to the song because every little tiny preview I absolutely loved. Like, this is gonna be one of those songs, I can already tell. So, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it because I'm ready.
Yeah, pack the bags and I'll be leaving you for good this time. I know I said that shit before, but I guess that I'm a sucker for these head games. Yelling till we can't breathe, used to have the best days. Now I just resent me for sticking around this mess long enough to find my own limits. It feels a lot like depression when I'm stuck in this. There's something in this apartment I can't escape. I smell you on my clothes and I feel you in my veins.
Oh, Ekoh. You know, it's just those songs where you feel them so much, like deep down in your soul. And the second it comes on, you start thinking of something, and then you get mad at yourself that you're thinking of this and that you relate to this sad thing. Damn. So it's starting off sounding like toxic relationship, you know, like I pack my bags, I say I'll be leaving you, I say it's for good this time, but I've said that shit before. I know myself. Like no matter what, I keep coming back to this. And you know, I used to have the best days, but now I resent myself. I resent myself for putting myself in this position, for making myself feel this way, and for not leaving it when I'm feeling this way. God damn. It's already here. It's already here. It's already like hitting me here. I already knew it. Damn, there's something in this apartment I can't escape. I smell you on my clothes and I feel you in my veins. Like, even when it's toxic, sometimes when you love someone, they're everywhere. They're everywhere around you. They're everywhere in you. They're just a part of you. And it could suck. All right, let's keep going. Let me keep going because I'm so ready for this.
I smell you on my clothes and I feel you in my veins. Codependent, always leaving options open-ended. So defensive the moment you sense a tone of tension, then projecting all your insecurities on me. I'm not a dick, I'm a puppet who finally saw strings. It took a while to notice, but once you see it's so fucking obvious. I can't believe I didn't know, but I guess love is blind. And I'm no Matt Murdock, trying to fight up these devils but can't hurt them. So if hope floats, maybe we'll build boats out of broken promises from these love notes. Yeah, I'ma leave my baggage on the runway, fly far and hope for better someday.
Someday I'll be better.
Okay, I was just again. I love all these analogies. Like I'm a puppet who finally saw his strings. Like I'm not being a dick here. I'm not saying this. I'm not starting this fight just to start a fight and be a dick. I'm doing it because I'm realizing what's going on here and I'm done with it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of you guys so defensive. I'm so tired of this tension that's happening. I'm tired of you trying to make me feel bad because you don't feel good about yourself. And it takes forever to notice that. Sometimes people don't realize that's what other people are doing to them. And once they do, they're just like, how did I never notice before? And then there's, of course, the Matt Murdock line, because Matt Murdock is a daredevil who's blind. So he fights off these devils. He fights off the things that can't hurt him, or that used to hurt him in the past, or that hurt other people. So he makes the analogy, I guess love is blind, but I'm not Matt Murdock. I'm not Daredevil. I can't fight this devils off. And then if hope floats, maybe we'll build boats. out of broken promises from these love notes. Oh my God. His wording is just amazing some days, sometimes. And I'm gonna leave my baggage on the runway, fly far, and hope for better someday. So I'm gonna fly away from these problems. I'm gonna leave these problems. I'm gonna leave my baggage behind. I'm not taking this baggage with me. I'm not taking these problems with me. I'm done with it. I'm done. And maybe one day it's gonna be better. Okay. Keep going. Starting on this Ember hook. Alright.
Someday I'll be better. Now that you're gone, I'll burn all your letters and right all your wrongs. Right now I am barely off of my knees, but someday I'll find peace.
No damsel in distress, no knight in shining armor.
Okay, good job, Ember. I really like your voice. I really like the ethereal beauty of it as you're saying this, because it really is. It's like the voice of hope telling you that one day this is going to be better. One day you're not going to think about this anymore. One day it's not going to hurt as much anymore. Right now, I'm barely getting up. I'm barely getting off of my knees. I'm barely starting to stand my ground. But one day, I'm gonna find peace. One day, it's gonna be better. Alright.
Distress, no knight in shining armor. Just went and transferred that relationship you had with your father and thought that you could fix me. Baby girl, I don't know. This ain't the way it works. You're watching way too many shows, and now your expectations of this life are way too big to hold. I never was a fan, but witnessed all your episodes. Heaven knows, hell is just a state of mind you can't escape. You're looking posed, but never had your shit together anyways. Yeah, now I just assess the damage done. I never thought people could fuck you up as bad as drugs and addiction that don't forgive and breaks you down twice as much. So once I pick the pieces up, I'm never falling back in love. I didn't get like this overnight. Told you to love yourself, now I'll take my own advice. Hop a flight and I'ma leave that baggage on the runway. Hopefully I'll find peace someday.
Did I mention that this is one of those songs that hits me real bad and it's gonna be on repeat constantly, and I'm so glad I finally listened to it. Sorry, I get really intense. Again, I love someone posted a thing and it was just like new drinking game, take a drink every time Ekoh makes a pop culture reference and be dead. I love it. The no damsel in distress, no knight in shining armor. He goes back like, you had a bad relationship with your father, which apparently this girl, it did. And there's the whole thing where a lot of girls want guys who they can fix. That sucks. And I'm not saying that I am, but I'm not saying that I'm not. With me, it was more like, I didn't want to fix them, but I wanted to be there for them on their journey. It's sometimes just as bad. Ugh. But I like this TV reference. This ain't the way it works. You're watching way too many shows, and now your expectations of this life are way too big to hold. Like, you're watching too many shows, you're thinking that this is how it's supposed to be it, but that's not reality. That's not the truth. It's just TV. It's a story that people like to watch because it takes them away from reality. And it's like, I never was a fan, but I witnessed all your episodes. I witnessed all this drama that you put into this, because of your expectations. You brought all this up, you had all these episodes, you brought all this drama, and I wasn't a fan of it, but I was still here for it. And this line, oh my God, this line, heaven knows hell is just a state of mind you can't escape. It really is. Like, there's being stuck in your own mind when it's not a great place is It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. And you don't know until you know. And I love this part. I never thought people could fuck you up as bad as drugs and addiction that don't forgive and breaks you down twice as much. And I've said this with MGK songs before, where I'll listen to them and I'll start relating on a toxic relationship sort of way. And then I'll keep listening and I'm like, oh, this is about one of his addictions. Like, her song was about when he was addicted to, not her song. God damn it. I can't think of the name right now. I will have to look it up. But there's a song and it makes me think of, toxic relationship, but it's really about his addiction to heroin. And then Habits and Why Were You Here are about coke. And again, I immediately thought of a toxic relationship. And it's just the thing, like, you can personify them as that because it's so similar. You feel the same things, like, you just want to be around it. No matter how much it really hurts you, you have a temporary little high when you're around it. And when it's gone, that's when you drop down again and you start going through withdrawal and you start realizing some things, but you want that high again, so you just keep going back. And it really can. It can fuck you up. And it doesn't forgive, because if you get back to it, sometimes your body can recover from drugs. Sometimes. Not always. But sometimes your heart doesn't recover from the pain. It sucks. And then told you to love yourself. Now I'll take my own advice. And so I'm leaving you. I'm getting away. And I'm going to find peace. Because as much as I told you to love yourself and how amazing you were, how much I wanted to help you, I need to help myself now. God damn, I love this song already. Okay, I'm going to finish it up. Hopefully. If this doesn't die on me. God fucking damn it. Okay.
Someday I'll be better. Now that you're gone, I'll burn all your letters and right all your wrongs. Right now I am barely off of my knees, but someday I'll find peace. Someday I'll be better. Now that you're gone, I'll burn all your letters and write all your wrongs. Right now I am barely off of my knees, but someday I'll find peace.
Okay. I also loved how it ended a little bit more of a bop, with more beat. Like it brought up the energy a little bit towards the end. And I enjoyed that because, when you're finding peace, once you're getting better, which is what that whole hook is about, that one day this is going to be better, one day this is going to be fine. And so they kind of brought up the energy, which really helps to relay that message, because it went from sad and slow to a little bit more like, all right, there's a beat to this, there's a little movement to this. This is the start. This is the beginning. All right. Well, that was it. I'm gonna listen to this about 50 times tonight. But that was Ekoh Peace featuring Ember. Again, amazing job on both parts. I also really love the beginning of the song, the little guitariness. It came in very well, very, as weird as it sounds, like it came in sounding very peaceful, and then talked about some sad stuff, and then ended up on that higher note. And it was really enjoyable. Let me know If I missed anything, if you want to talk about anything, tell me. I want to talk about the music because it's amazing music. But in the meantime, I'll see you next time.